Okay, I'm ready. Greetings, everyone. I know I haven't really been making videos um this summer because I've literally been hibernating and I kind of have oh god, in my back. And I kind of have a writer's block at the moment. So, and because of that, some people are just kind of like, I don't know, just blah. I'm just like, so, like, I've had some people like unlike my page because I haven't come up with anything spectacular, and I'm like, it's summer break. So, if you would like, you can go ahead and begin asking questions. It doesn't have to be school related. It could just be questions in general, like, what is the meaning of life and stuff. So. Hi. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much what's just been happening. I'm just like, I've been hibernating. Like, I just been laying low, really. That's all I've really been doing. So. Oh. Okay, so when it comes to ice cream, Amanda asked about my favorite ice cream. I am actually lactose intolerant as of like 5 or 6 years ago. But when I did eat ice cream, I liked it's between like vanilla or Rocky Road. So I can't eat it now. Even if I take Lactaid, I still can't eat it. But yeah. Just, hi! So yeah, so that's an ice cream question. I can't have it now, but if I could, I would have Rocky Road or vanilla. Oh, thank you. Oh, I do what I can. I'm just myself. Like, Hi from Long Island. Hello. Hello. Greetings. Greetings. Yeah, Lactaid. I mean, okay, if I were to eat pizza and take Lactaid, cool. No problem. And, but, like, anything that's, like, actually, like, milky, like, ice cream and stuff. Hi! Make our own fruit bars. Ooh! Yes. Yes. Alright, so, greetings! Alright, so, I guess I can kind of, in a sense, talk to y'all. Because people are like, oh my god, the glue stick pledge, glue stick pledge. And like a lot of people are just like, you forgot all the things. I'm just like, first of all, this entire thing was impromptu. Okay, like I literally kind of just, I kind of pulled it out of my butt and then like recorded it and then just kind of blew up. So all right, we have a question. Do you work over the summer or just veg and relax? I veg and relax. I've thought about doing summer school, and every time I apply, they're like, you don't have seniority, you're too young. And I'm like, I'm 26, but okay. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to veg out. A parent put me onto you, and now it's hey, yes, hello. Okay, I'm getting prepared to start my first year teaching in first grade. What is your biggest piece of advice? You need to have procedures down pat. Know how you want to run your classroom. That is like my biggest thing, because if you don't have procedures, then you're not going to be able to teach anything, because they're going to be rolling around on the floor acting like animals, and you don't need that in your life. So that's what I would say. I would say procedures, and you're going to get sick, but you'll live. I'm trying to think. It's going to be okay. If you don't get everything done, it'll be great. All right. I'll try to get back to that question in just a minute. What grade did you student teach in? I student taught 5th grade, and I loved it. It was fine. It was great. I mean, now granted, they were all taller than me. Y'all, I'm only 5'3". But yeah, 5th grade, and it was actually really good. And then I got pulled out, and then I taught 3rd grade. Would you ever want to teach any grade other than kindergarten? At this point, no. Because I did teach 3rd grade before kindergarten, and I thought like 3rd grade was life, because they were like in that in between stage of I can tie my shoes, but I don't quite have an attitude yet. So, but I love kindergarten. I love kindergarten. Love, 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 love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Glue Stick Pledge, you need to do a video on pencils, erasers. My kinders are obsessed with erasers and they're on. Oh my gosh, yes, mine too. Like the cap erasers. Like I have like a quart bag of erasers. And literally you're like, Miss Barton, can I go get an eraser? I promise y'all, they were eating them. So I kind of had to just take them away. Yeah, I'll probably come up with some sort of pledge with other school supplies at some point. But y'all, I'm just kind of chilling and relaxing at the moment. College professor of mine told me to take summers off and not to teach. I've never forgotten or regretted not working over the summer. Girl, preach A to the men. Because think about it. We're doing a year's worth of work in 10 months. Like, girl, we need to sleep. We need to sleep. How long have I been teaching? It will technically be 4 years in November. Because that's when I started teaching. I came in the middle of the year. So, yep. So technically 3.5, but like I'm saying I'm going into my 4th year. So this many. I feel your pain on height. I teach high school and the kids are all taller than me. Girl, if I had to teach high school, I would have to like stand on a chair for them to take me seriously because, I mean, here's the thing. I'm 5'3", and then people are just like, oh my God, are you like 19? I'm like, baby, no, I'm 26. Like, I'm like closer to 30. And, which, I mean, I take it as a compliment, but I was just like, oh my girl, I would have to stand on a chair. So God bless the high school teachers. Just God bless all y'all. Just, ooh, yes, girl. Wow, I student taught in 5th grade. I'm 5'2". I taught 3rd grade my first year and then moved to kindergarten. Samantha, we're twins. We're twinsies. Holla. I have a rising 1st grader. What do you recommend to keep her math strong over the summer? I would say number recognition up to 120. And if she can count to pass like 120, that would be great because they get into like the hundreds and adding. And they also start doing a lot of word problems too. So like you might want to kind of look into like some like little baby word problems. So that's what I've noticed with my 1st grade teacher friends. Like, you know, when I go in there during my break, during like special area or whatever, I'll go in there and see what they're doing so I can kind of relay that back to the boobs. My boobies. My little boos. Not boobies. You know what I mean. My little pookie poos. Okay. We have 5 days of PD this summer. No! Jessica going on me. No! Do you ever see... I think your name is Selena, because that's what my brain says. Do you ever see bullying happening in your kindergarten class? If so, how do you deal with it? First of all, I nip it in the bud. If I see someone remotely trying to make fun of someone, I'm like, we are family. We don't do that in here. Do you understand me? And I stop it right then and there. And, you know, I do encourage, like, if they're, like, actually physically hurting somebody, to come to me about it. But like I try to nip it right in the bud. Like if I see it, cut it off. Was it scary starting in the middle of the year? Absolutely terrifying. Girl, okay, so basically what happened was that I got pulled out of my student teaching a month before I graduated from college. And they're like, girl, you know what you're doing. You got a 4.0 for the semester. Girl, I went from one school that was like a nicer school to like Eastside High Elementary. And I'm like, girl, no ma'am. Like, why do I have someone tearing up my room on the 3rd day? Absolutely terrifying. I cry every day. I was like, Mom, I think I got a degree in the wrong thing. Just, I can't. So it's absolutely terrifying, but it toughens you up. It really does. What do you do during the school year to stay sane? Sleep and exercise and then take another nap and then eat. Okay. How do you keep the tops off of the markers? Lord help me. Okay, I don't use markers that much for that reason. Because I tried to do the same thing with the markers with the glue sticks. I'm just like, guys, just listen to the cap. Just listen to the cap, girl. Just listen. And it's still, like, I struggle with that too. So I think it's something you just got to keep practicing, to be honest. What are your favorite TV shows? I like wrestling, like WWE. I like wrestling. Wrestling is cool. So, holla. I couldn't do high school. I couldn't do high school either, girl. I couldn't do high school either. I'm 26 and I get all the time. You're the holla. What do you do to support social interactions with the kinders? Circle time. I have circle time, and it kind of gives them the opportunity to talk to each other. And like, for example, if they come back from like a holiday, like Halloween or Christmas, I like literally just let them sit and talk to their neighbor about what they did, because if I don't, they'll want to talk about it all day. And we also do, oh God, what is it called? It's the Sanford and Harcourt. Oh God. It has a little alien. His name is Z. It teaches social skills. Totally forgot. I totally forgot. But yeah, so that's what I do. I just kind of, circle time really helps, and a lot of modeling too. When the children come in the new school year, do you have to teach them to write their names? In some cases, yes, I do, because there are some kids who come in and literally I'm just like, baby, have you like never been outside of your room before? Like, baby, no. But yeah, in some cases, yes. But like, if you have someone who is like, you know, a little tiny human who's like 3 or 4, please try to like help them hold a pencil or something. That would be great. Do you have some advice to get through college? This is my first year, so I decided to take a couple of classes to jump in. I'm worried about balancing school, work, and making sure I put my son first. It's all about networking and time management. If you can get with like a group of people and y'all just kind of like work together, that's literally how I got through college. And it's just like, it's time management and like networking with the right people and making sure you're on top of things. But you can do it. You got this, boo. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Have you ever felt like you weren't doing a good job? I'm currently a preschool teacher studying elementary education, and sometimes I doubt myself, don't want to feel alone. Oh my gosh, yes. Like I still feel like I don't do enough. And one of my coworkers who actually braided my hair, she was just like, Emerald, it's not all going to get done. Do what you can and then go home. And it's just like I had to learn to like leave work at work. That is so hard for me because I am a workaholic. Like I really am. And so the fact that I'm vegging out is like really weird. So no, you're not alone in that. That means you're very passionate, but you do need to pace yourself as well. I started mid-year 2, had absolutely nothing, but my team was amazing. I wish I could say the same thing. My team was not a team. I was like the lone wolf. Girl, they had me in a portable, like off the campus. I'm like, girl, no ma'am. So if a fire starts, what am I supposed to do? What is one of your favorite student memories? When one of my babies who was, you know, he had made like leaps and bounds, and he actually started reading to me and we both started crying. And that was literally my favorite memory ever. And I'm like, oh my God, yes. So that's one of my favorite student memories, is when one of my students who made leaps and bounds read to me. How long have you been teaching? 4 years in November. With puppets, it's called Incredible. I teach social skills with puppets. It's called Incredible Years. Oh, okay, cool. Forgot to mention I'm majoring early care and education. Yes, you got this, boo. You'll find your people. You'll find your peeps. Trust me, you'll find your peeps, Amber. Okay, do you find the boys are more emotional than the girls? I had 4 boys this school year. Hope the new school year is better. I think it depends on the person in general, because I have more boys this year. And I mean, like, I love whoever I have or whatever I have. But like when it came to the boys, I mean, if they had a minute, like if they had like any emotional whatever, they would just be more aggressive, and like I had to take care of that. But no, I feel like I would say no, because like if they have to do something out, they do that out right there and then that's it. But like with girls, it's just like, oh my God, the eraser broke. How do I function as a human? Yes, there it is. Harmony is in training with Z the alien. Yes, okay, thank you. Because I was just like, oh my God. I said, what is the name of that? And girl, yes. Yes. That's what it is. It was Sanford Harmony. That's what it was. Because I was like, girl, I don't remember. Like, I'm in summer mode. So, hey girl, hey. Hey! Oh my goodness, you make my whole day. Yes! Okay, any advice on which grade is best for you? Getting to graduate next winter and don't know what grade I want to teach. Okay, that's totally normal. Literally, it's just like, that's kind of like why with us, we had to do like practicums and field experiences. And they gave us different grades at different schools on purpose to see what we could handle. I mean, I didn't know that I was going to end up teaching kindergarten. Like, I wanted to originally do first, and then I taught third. Well, I did my student teaching in fifth, then I taught third, and then I got put into kindergarten. So it's just kind of like what's been kind of just given to me. But if you know you can't handle like having to like wipe noses and like tell people to stop licking computers, then go for a higher grade. So it's just kind of like, you kind of have to just like see if you can volunteer in some classrooms. Go and see, Emily, just see if you can volunteer in some classrooms to see if you can get a feel of it. You can give that a try. Any advice for someone heading into teaching school in September? I would say, like I said in the beginning of this video, procedures are a huge thing before you can even teach content. Procedures are a huge thing. So make sure you have those down pat. Don't worry about having a Pinterest ready room. Girl, I've been teaching for 4 years and my room is still not Pinterest ready. Like, almost like I have a poster over here that's like falling off. And girl, don't worry about the looks, because it's not all about looks. It's as long as you're doing what you need to do, as long as you're doing procedures, you can make it cute, but like, don't worry about making it Pinterest ready your first year. It's all good. First year, how do you plan engaging lessons? I make sure that I like, sometimes I'll have like an introductory, oops, I don't know what I just knocked over. I have like some sort of introductory video of some sort, like some sort of song. I have to make them get up and move, and like most of the time, y'all, I just wing it, and I'm just kind of like, please be entertained and learn something, because I don't know, and all this stuff. I mean, it's just like, I'm trying to think, my brain, like, kind of, you got to give them the opportunity to talk to each other too, like anything that's like hands-on. Just, I mean, you'll be okay. And planbook.com is what saved my life with lesson plans. So, yes. Do you use a special, hi mommy! Do you use a special teacher planner? No, because, well, I use my phone. That's about it. I use my phone because I have that on me so much. So that's, but I use my phone, but I also use planbook.com for lesson plans. But like an actual teacher planner, I can't keep up with it. Like, I'll use it up until like October, and then like I put it somewhere and I don't know what I put it. Hi mommy, it's so good to see you. You so pretty. Yes you is. Okay. The last time I was around kids that age, I contracted my first case of strep throat. Little drum mongers. Good thing they're cute. Girl, my first year, I had, you name it, I had it. Ear infection, sinus infection, bronchitis, pink eye like 6 times, stomach bug. Just, girl, I was a mess. Okay, hold on. Oh, Lord. Or even to be a TA. Wait, Alejandra, what was the rest of your question? Because I think it's lost. I don't know much about being a TA. They do a lot, and I appreciate them, though. Veteran teacher to all grades, and kinder is my favorite by far because of the age group. But the expectations for K are crazy, especially at a Title I school. Girl, I feel you. Yes, I'm at a Title I school myself, boo-boo. Yes. How do you feel will handle that long term? Do you just handle what needs to handle once doors are closed? I do what I need to do and keep it moving. Yeah, I take care of my stuff like in house. Like I don't call I don't call my principal ever unless like there was like a small fire. I'm just like, hey, so I was doing small group and then there was like a fire just started. But other than that, I just because I got their help handling other stuff. So, oh, thank you, boo. You absolutely are. Thanks, boo. Hi. How do you go about balancing teaching procedures, life skills, and academic subjects? Procedures first. Like I do nothing but procedures for the first like 2 weeks, and then like I put a little bit of content in there, and then like just procedures always first, because like it's your classroom the first like part of the year, and then it's our classroom the next part of the year, and then it's their classroom at the end of the year. If you teach procedures the first like month, then the life skills and academic subjects come easily after that. Do you have a TA? Never seen one in your videos. Nope, I run the show by myself, girl. I do. I run the show by myself. I've always run it by myself. I don't know. Like it was 2 years ago. I had 25 kids with no TA. I was just kind of like, well, I need 25 copies of this. Well, we're going to have to just run it. The pink eye. Yes, girl, that was me. I had pink eye like 6 times, and now I know not to tie shoes because that's what was causing it. Cats, so I think I'm like low-key allergic to cats, I guess, because they carry pink eye. I don't know. Chad, I don't know. How much free stuff did you get from the glue stick pledge? I don't even know. Girl, I don't even know. I got a free t-shirt. I got a lot of free things, and people who like want to still send me supplies and things. So, girl, I can't even count. Girl, I can't even count, Lori. I literally can't count, girl. As a mom, my kinder is going to 1st grade this fall. Any tips for summer tips to keep content fresh? STEAM school. If they can count to 120 and recognize numbers up to at least 100, and from what I know, they kind of like start doing like a little bit like of word problems in 1st grade. Now I'm like, girl, I don't remember doing that until I was like in the 3rd grade. And obviously sight words and like reading decodable books and like other things. But if they can like recognize numbers, that would be great. I'm just here to hear about your experience. I'm currently pursuing a degree in special ed. It's all good, girl. It's an adventure. I mean, like the program that I went through. Oh my girl, no ma'am. Oh, I thought I was like going to die. I thought I was going to die at some point. We all thought we were going to die. And then we graduated and then we all cried. So it was great. So, but yeah, it's just, that's pretty much what's going on with everything. Make sure you do procedures first. That's how you have a successful classroom. So you tell them how you want them to stand in line and stuff. How do you decide what grade is best to teach for you? I didn't choose to teach kindergarten. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I didn't choose to teach kindergarten. Like where I'm at, they give you a grade. They're like, we have this position open, you want it? And I'm like, I do need a job, so that would be nice. So, cause I went from 3rd grade at one school to kindergarten at the next school. I didn't decide, they gave it to me, and I was absolutely terrified to teach kindergarten, but I'm home. Was it hard to get parents on board for your Facebook posts? I love them, but I wasn't sure about all the parents felt about their kids on your page. Oh, they were cool with it. They were totally cool with it. In fact, I'm friends with some of them now, because I usually don't become friends with my parents until after the school year's over, because we're technically on a business deal. But they were cool with it. They had seen the glue stick pledge already and loved it and thought that it was the coolest thing ever. And plus, like, a lot of the parents are like around my age anyway, and like they didn't have a problem. And plus, when it comes to like pictures on the page, I blur out their faces. Like, I'm trying to like figure out how to do that on videos too, but they were okay with it. Best way to prep my pre-K kids for kinder. They need to know how to write their name. Okay. I'm addressing Diane. Diane, they need to know how to write their name. It would be great if they recognized letters, uppercase and lowercase. If they know their letters and letter sounds. If they could count to at least 10, 20 would be great, but we'll go for 10 right now. Motor skills, like that's a thing, because a lot of people don't teach their children motor skills anymore, and then they come and they don't know how to hold a pencil. They're like, how do I what? I don't fix the Jesus. So if they can write their name, know their letters and letter sounds, and count to like 10 or 20, use good to go. Oh, shapes would work too. Shapes and colors would work as well. So, and recognizing up to 10. Like things most important. I'm looking to change district. Can you talk about your experience changing schools? I've never changed districts. I've changed schools. I mean, like, me changing schools was just, that's a story for another day, because there's some drama involved in that. But luckily, the principal that I have currently gave me a chance. She wanted to give me a chance, because there are just some people who want to see you fail, and so they'll like try to like literally hold you back. And but by the grace of the Lord, my current principal was just like, come here, baby. I'ma just take you under my wing, okay? It's a lot because you are transferring. I mean, like, so the transferring process, you just got to sign stuff over, then moving stuff, and it can be hard because sometimes you don't get a new job until like the school year starts. So that's something else you have to like think about as well. Okay, I'm a junior in high school and my dream is to become a kindergarten teacher. What would be your best advice? Expect the unexpected when it comes to teaching kindergarten. And this is Jasmine, by the way, y'all. So y'all say hey to Jasmine. Expect the unexpected and always have procedures ready for everything. And your glue stick pledge is my fave. Thanks, boo. How do you handle behavior like a clip chart? We're not okay. So Jesse asked this question. We're not allowed to have a clip chart. We have a citizenship sheet that we put in their folder, and because we do PBIS, and so if I tell them to go get their folder, they know that they're in trouble and they're getting a note written in their folder. So that's usually how I do that. So yes to the motor skills. Hallelujah. What's the difference between advanced kinder and regular? My daughter will be entering advanced this year. I have no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I guess with advanced kindergarten, I would assume, I could be wrong, Tiffany. I'm going to just assume that they would go ahead and start just with sight words. Because usually what we do, we'll hit like letters and letter sounds for a hot second and then sight words and books. So I'm guessing that's what they will be doing, and like doing like Magic E and all that. I'm currently working as a one-on-one special ed. I gotta say, kindergartners are fun. Yes, they are. They are so much fun. And he talks about a possible commercial on TV for the Glue Stick Pledge. I know nothing. Like I said, I just been straight chilling. We'll see what happens. I literally had to just kind of put it in the Lord's hands. I don't know anything, but the good news is that we're almost at 8 million views. And people have been pushing it to like different networks and like Ellen and all that. People have been like tagging them and stuff, but I mean, we'll see. And Facebook literally told me to boost the video to different places. They gave me $10, and I was like, okay, we do way more than that. So nice to hear. Thanks. Okay, no problem. It's summertime. Are you relaxing and doing fun things? Yes. In fact, I'm going out of town tomorrow to go see my fam. I want to see my mama, my daddy, and my brother. What are my favorite procedures? Getting in line for lunch, because I'm usually hungry too. You're so funny. From one kindergarten teacher to another. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you. I can't believe you haven't made it to the Ellen show yet. Like I said, Princess Grace, I had to just kind of leave it in the Lord's hands at this point. But like I said, people have been like tagging her in it, so we'll see. Okay, love you. Need to do a school office chronicles. Hey. Curious to know where you're from. The kindergarten expectation seems to be way higher compared to where I'm from. Florida. I'm a Florida girl. Sunshine State. Okay. Yeah, Florida. Girl, we do things different down here. we are our own breed. You're awesome. You're such a natural. Thanks for doing these posts and keeping the humor in our lives. You're welcome. What are some must-haves for your first year kindergarten classroom? Lysol wipes and hand sanitizer. Yeah, those are a must. I can't think of the other stuff right now because I'm in summer teacher mode. Amanda, I might message you if I forget, just message me and say, hey, I need a list of stuff, okay? But definitely Lysol and hand sanitizer. You're gonna need that. I did 6 years in kindergarten and thought it was and I'll be all, then looped with my kids and now I'm in first. Anywho, how do you find a good work-life balance? Are you able to leave work at work? I finally got it after doing it for 3 years. Because like my first year I was like bringing stuff home with me and I was cutting things out all the time. But you got to think about it. I had just started teaching. And so like I didn't really have anything. And like it took my mom and like coworkers to be like, Barton, put it up right now. Go put it back in your room. I mean, there are some days that I do work late. Like I'll be up to the school until like 4:30 or something. But like I'm making copies and doing stuff for the next week. I just, like, it's something I had to learn through experience, really, to be honest. But you do need to leave work at work. What district? I'm in Florida, too. LOL. Escambia. Okay. I was like, till lunch thing. Yes. I'm from Florida. Kindergarten equals the boogers and blue beret. I'm going on 20 years in K. What did you say about not being able to have a clipboard? What do you use? We have a citizenship sheet that's school wide, and that's in their folder. And if my kids do well that day, they get a stamp, and if not, they get that mark and a note on what they did. So yeah, we don't use a clip chart. Go Florida. I'm from Canada. Oh wow, the expectations are different. So, teens, yeah, like I said, our expectations are very different from everybody. Hey, boo. Hey, Sarah. No, but yeah, the expectations are so different. It's just like they need to basically already know. Oh, wait, no. Wait, can y'all still hear me? Oh, Lord. I have no sound. I don't know what I did wrong. Can y'all hear me? I'm trying to answer these questions as fast as I can and stuff, so. If you have good parent volunteers, use them. I'm very blessed at my district. Yeah, I try to have volunteers come and stuff. But sometimes I'm the type of person, I'm really independent, and so I have to like really force myself to ask for help. Being here, okay, cool, because it was saying, all right, there we go, cool, perfect. Perfect, because I was just like, it just said that it had like disconnected. There we go. Trying to think. What do you have the parent volunteers do? I honestly, like if I laminate stuff, they just cut it out for me. Or if I need things like wipes or hand sanitizer or pencils or glue sticks, They bring it in for me. I really just kind of ask them for supplies. That's really all I do with mine. My first year, I had someone like come in and try to help, but really they were spying on their kid, and I was just going like, this ain't gonna work, boo boo. Like, girl, no. So, how do you handle teachers who disrupt your classroom? Lock my door. I might lock your door. I mean, that's what we have to do here now, but I mean, so Nick Jones, unless like literally something's on fire, like they shouldn't be interrupting. I mean, but if you lock your door, I mean, they ain't gonna get in. What advice do you have for a new teacher looking for a job? To keep applying for jobs, because literally when I left from the school I taught third grade at, I applied to like 17 schools and got like 3 interviews, and like then my principal literally gave me a chance. So keep pushing, it's gonna be okay, and still kind of like collect some things that you would like. So it's gonna be okay. Hey, do you have any tips for students taking the math practice? Hold on, I don't math. Let me see what you're talking about, cause oh baby, no, I don't math. Oh Lord. Prayer and a tutor. That's how I would handle that one. Like I said, I really don't math. Like, I'm serious when I say that. 2 + 2 is purple. Like 2 + 2 is purple. I don't really know. I mean, just lots of numbers and stuff. Do you guys have early childhood educators in kinder? Well, like the way that our certification goes, I mean, it's like K through 6 or K through 12. If you do early childhood, that's like a different thing that you have to do. But the people on my team, we all have like a K through 6 certification. What age does the kid drama usually start? 6. Oh my gosh, she looked at me and then I looked at her and then we were just looking at each other, and I'm just like, baby, no, I don't care, just go play, please, goodbye. I would say about 6. I used to work as a teacher in daycare, and the kids would say the funniest things. So it's the funniest thing a kid has said to you. Oh my God, I don't even know. Ashley, I literally have no idea, because they say funny things to me all the time. I'm trying to think. So one of the students I had this past year, his mom is one of my sorority sisters. So like our relationship was a little different. I mean, like not bad, and not like I'm gonna hold you up to a pedestal. If he needed to get in trouble, he got in trouble. And so one day he was just like, Miss Barton, I'm doing my work for the Holy Ghost. And I literally just busted out laughing, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. So there's that one. That's just one story. What would you do if a crazy mom tried to add you on Facebook and tagged you in your glue stick pledge, despite you having a policy of, I will not be your Facebook friend if your kid is in my class? Girl, you better hit that block button. I'm like, Emily, you need to hit that block button, girl. I've had to block some people. And like I said previously, I don't add parents on Facebook unless, like, I've already had your kid in my class and we're done and we're no longer on this business deal. And then I'll add, like, some parents, but I don't add all parents. Girl, hit that block button. And also, it helps if you don't have your last name on Facebook too, because I had a parent who was kind of nutty too, and she's like, I can't find you on Facebook. And I was like, that's because my last name is not on Facebook. I can't reiterate how crazy. I'm like, Emily, girl, you better hit that block button. Block, block. I'm going to be my first year in kindergarten. Teacher, my district says they would buy me whatever I want. What would you recommend asking for? Glue sticks. Emma, get glue sticks. Get all the glue sticks. Get 30,000 of them. No, I would say paper. Paper is a must. Paper, glue sticks, pencils, crayons too. I don't know. That's all I can think of. What was your school's reaction to your viral video? They loved it. I mean, like, they loved it. I told my principal about it, and only because Elmer's had contacted me. And so I was like, hey, so Elmer's kind of contacted me because of this video that I made. And they were cool with it. They were admin was cool with it. My school was cool with it. I mean, I did have one of my coworkers block me on Facebook. She blocked me on all social media because of this. But, I mean, other than that, everyone was cool with it. So glad to catch you live. I think you're wonderful. Tinks. Do unlike your John? What? I don't know what that means. Moving on. I think it starts at 4. Yeah, okay. Well, with the girls, drama starts at 4. I think the kids' summer drama starts in preschool. I teach 3 and 4-year-olds, and they're already saying, she looked at me funny, or he won't be my best friend. Okay, we'll move it down. Do you like your job? Yes, I do. I love my job. They're so fun. Even if they say really weird things to me. I love it. It's so much fun. Like, you just gotta have fun with it. And you gotta just wing it. Some days you're winging, and some days you just, I don't know. Life happens. Would you recommend for someone studying early childhood education? I'm feeling like I'm really underprepared as I'm studying for the CSET. What would you? I know when I was taking all the certification exams, girl, I was living on a prayer with that. I mean, like, you feel underprepared no matter what. Because, okay, when I took the general knowledge test, I think, was it my sophomore year in college? Girl, I failed the math portion and had to pay the entire amount to take just the math portion over again. It's just like, make sure you just kind of get with some people who have taken the CSET, the CSET, because I'm not familiar with that one. So I wouldn't really necessarily know. It's just like bits and pieces, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Did on our policy. My name is super generic, but I may just have to block things. Yeah, go ahead and block her, boo boo, because it seems like she's not going to stop. What is your best approach with kiddos who are acting defiant, have disorders such as ODD, and are on the autism spectrum? I actually had one of those. I had someone with ODD. I had to make them my little friend. They had to be my best friend. And it's just like, and they had a space of their own. And it wasn't like, I didn't make it a punishment. I made it like, so you can focus better and do things. Like, I try to, like, if I saw anything that was going to escalate them, I try to de-escalate it right then and there. If I saw it was going to, like, go crazy. And this question came from Stephanie Marshall. It's just like, now, and then when it comes to like autism, I think you just have to learn them, and you can't really yell. I'm loud. I'm really, really loud. Like, I am. I'm just a loud person. And so it's just like, you have to remember that they're sensitive to some things like sounds and light. And it's just like, in a sense, you're teaching them socially how to do things. And it's just like, you kind of have to learn them and learn their quirks, and kind of just go with it. I mean, now if they're like kicking people, that's a whole different story. But with ODD, you kind of have to come up with like a behavior plan, and it's just like in consequences. And as far as autism goes, you have to learn them and know what they like. And it's just like, because I've had that in the past, and they're really fun to work with. You just have to learn them. Do you like your job? Yes, I do. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you. Why does she block me? I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just because people are weird. Humans are weird, and like, we had kind of been falling apart anyway, so it really wasn't a big deal when she finally blocked me. So I was like, okay. You're my favorite spirit animal. What's your favorite job there? Teaching 5-year-olds how to not lick computers. What do you do on summer break? I hibernate, and I go and do things, and like such as bargain shopping, but I have to be careful because of like those summer checks. And then I'll go out of town, like, which I'm doing tomorrow. So, yes. I student taught in kinder and loved it. How did you like third grade? Which was better? I'm scared of fourth and fifth. How did you like third grade? It was, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I loved it and I loved the kids, but it was a lot of work because of the standardized testing, and that's their first year. And so you're basically teaching them the test, and like the lesson plans would take like literally the entire, like my Saturdays, I did not have Saturdays because my lesson plans were, that's all I did. And so I love kindergarten way better. It's more my speed. I'd rather wipe noses. I'm scared of fourth and fifth. Girl, me too. I mean, like, even though I student taught in fifth, hormones are a thing in fourth and fifth grade. So how many kids did you have in your class? This past year I had 17. The year before I had 25. The year before that I had 22. I don't know how many I'm going to have this year. Yes, kids with ODD, they do. They love to be the teacher's helper. And so if you tell them to go do something, hey, go run this errand for me and all that, girl, you can diffuse the situation in 2 seconds. Oh, thank you. If I got a degree in early childhood education in college, would I be able to teach? Would I be able to be a kindergarten teacher? Yes, you would be able to do pre-K through third grade, I think. I could be wrong. But yes, so as far as I know, I think it goes up to like third grade. They have to feel like it's their choice and you aren't forcing them. Yes. I love my position. I'm a kindergarten parent and I love working with them on foundation of learning and liking school. I want to go back to school to be a kindergarten teacher. Do it, Kim. Do it. Hey, I love your videos. I'm going to school to be an early elementary school teacher. Any advice? For college, I would network with people, get in your group of people and like take tests together and like do all the group projects and write papers and things. You cannot go through the education program alone, girl. You can't go through it alone. But like for the classroom, make sure you have procedures down. What do I do in the summer? Sleep, shop, sleep some more, go visit a family. I am in Florida. Sarah, I am in Florida. How horrible is it that my soon-to-be kindergartner doesn't know his letters? Go put on Alpha Blocks on YouTube. I'm gonna message you some YouTube channels and stuff. Is it Jackie or is it Jackie Smith? I'm probably wrong. Just go ahead and get started on that now. Have you had a favorite student? I love everyone in a sense of like, we all have just a different relationship. So I don't necessarily have a favorite usually. He has great glue stick perseverance skills though. That's great, but I'm gonna send you some stuff so you can work with him on that. Cause I don't want to, if you can at least kind of have him like writing his name, that would be great. What does your classroom set up consist of? 4 tables, a small group table, a computer table, a centers table, cubbies, a rocking chair, a bookshelf, a table for my projector. I can't remember the rest. Yeah, 31 students, girl, no ma'am. ODD is opposite defiance disorder. It's a defiance disorder, and you basically are just really disobedient. Like it's shared. Oh yeah, we're in Florida. I'm also in Florida. Panhandle. I'm not from the Panhandle though. I'm from the 904. Yes, pronounced Jackie. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Jackie, I'll send you some things to work on him with, because he does need to know that going into kindergarten. They do need it. Your child does need to know. And I would rather, your child be prepared, because like you don't want to like have to go through the school year and then like at the end of the school year they threaten to retain your child, and girl, no, we ain't got time for that. When do you go back? In August. I can't remember the day though. Ooh, Broward County. Yes, girl. Yes, opposition. I was like, opposite something, defiance. I knew defiance was in there. Oppositional defiance disorder. That's what it's called. I have 35 first graders, and I got student 36 on the last day of school. Toby, girl, what? No. The last day of school. What? Girl, no, ma'am. He knows his name. He knows some letters, but he's so different from my first. Okay, see, I'm a second, and I'm the youngest child, and I was the child. I knew it, but I was going to do it on my own time. So, on my own terms, like, my brother was just like, I'm a genius, and I can read the dictionary at 3 years old. And me, I was just like, do you really have to read this book again? Like, girl, no, ma'am. So, I mean, that could be a thing, too, but I got you. It's going to be okay. Can students be held back from going to grade 1? It is possible. Sometimes the parent can opt for it and say, hey, I want to go ahead and hold my child back. Or if they are not progressing as they should, they can be held back as well. And so, yeah. I am so excited for the next year at my school. I had the pleasure of being a sped aide for 6 months. I love the advice you get. Ooh, thanks. Love you too. I'm a media clerk and aftercare supervisor. 5th grade is my favorite grade. Yeah, because like at that point, they're kind of like, you know, they're independent. They're like independent at that point. So I'm a 1st grade teacher and enjoy your creativity. Keep up the good work, Sora. Thank you, Sarah. I had 15 kids last year. Yes, girl, I feel you in the teens, though. Oh, I had 15 for most of the year, and then I got 2 more students, so. Haha, that's exactly my oldest and youngest, LOL. Yeah, it sounds like your youngest is like, I'm gonna do it on my own terms, girl. So, that could be one of the things, too. Can you send me some, too? Yeah, I'll send y'all some stuff. I'll try to post some stuff at some point, because you still good at job. Oh, thank you. Sometimes K students are held back because it's best for the maturity. Yes, because some of them don't have maturity skills, and some of them have like that late birthday, and so like, you know, they come in and they're still 4 and girl. The summer is like how moms forget the pain of labor. We look forward to doing it all over again. Oh, so. We do. I look forward to it because I'm changing my classroom theme. Hi there, preschool teacher here. I'm curious if you could anything of us. If you could anything of us before getting our kids, what would it be? If they know, if they like down pat know like all their letters and all their sound. This is from Melissa. All their letters, all their sounds, can recognize numbers up to like at least 10, if not 20. If they know their shapes, their colors, how to write their name, how to like hold things, like fine motor skills, that would be great. Because like I said previously, we hit letters and sounds for like a hot second and then boom, sight words. And like if you can throw in a little bit of sight words in there too, that would be great. Like, oh, I and see and can. That would be great too. That's a bonus. So funny. I've taught 3rd grade for 2 years and get to loop 4th grade this year. I'm terrified to ever teach kindergarten. Haha, we're opposites a little. Yeah, girl, because I'm just like, I was like, ew, girl, no, I am. No, I don't think I could teach 3rd grade again. Because it's 3rd grade is very stressful for me. It's very stressful for me. So shout out to the upper elementary teachers. Just watching Oko Roker. She's an amazing teacher, but switching careers. So sad to lose an amazing teacher, but oh no. I hate when we lose teachers because the field is so hard. Okay, I don't know. His preschool teacher said he'll be fine because he's good with rhymes. Just the letters things is worrying me, and I'm trying, but he's not. But he's like not picking it up. If you look up alpha blocks on YouTube, that's what I like usually like with my kids who have trouble with letters. Alpha Blocks is a really good YouTube channel, and it was just kind of like all of a sudden it was just, I don't know what kind of heebie-jeebie I don't know what it was, but like all of a sudden they started getting it. That and oh God, what's the other one? Have Fun Teaching. They have songs about letters and letter recognition, and I can't think of anything else. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so that's what I do. Pre-K teacher here. Do you ever have classes where there are so many kids that that have special needs that you feel lucky that they just learned as much as they did? Half of my class was like that this year. Girl, if you do what you can when it comes to that. I mean, you gotta do what you can when it comes to that. Jamie, you're still a good teacher. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you're really tired, but you're still a good teacher. Jolly Phonics for letters and sounds is alright too. So, Jackie, Jolly Phonics is a good one too. I gotta look that one up. Jack Hartman, he's good. Meet the letters and meet the sight words. I play that usually. I'm trying to think what else. Oh Lord, I had other stuff, other channels. Yeah, because we want your boo-boo to learn. Number one tip for a first year teacher. I'm teaching kindergarten. So excited, but so nervous too. Number one tip, procedures. If you have procedures, you'll be able to teach all the content. And plus, no matter how much hand sanitizer or soap or Lysol wipes you use your first year, girl, you are going to get sick. It's a fact of life, because I was like, oh girl, I'm gonna take my vitamins and all this other stuff, and end up with like ear infection, sinus infection, bronchitis, pink eye, everything. Almost pneumonia. So procedures and knowing that you're probably gonna be sick. You're gonna be alright though, I promise you. It's gonna be okay. So, alright. I'll stay on here for a couple more minutes because I do need to go to bed. I gotta get on the road in the morning, bright and early. But I'll stay on here for a couple more minutes. So, do you do whole brain teaching? Your glue stick pledge makes me think you do. Not all the way. Okay. I kind of use it. Like, I take bits and pieces from whole brain teaching. But for the most part, I kind of do my own thing. I do bits and pieces of whole brain teaching. Like, we had a workshop, at my previous school, and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, I'll use that, and that. So, so sort of, but not really. Could you post a link to YouTube channels you recommend? Yes, I will. I'll do that. I'll get that done. And I gotta just go through my list and see which one is which. Yes, build up your teacher immunity. Okay, so I can tell y'all this. This is my third year. By the grace of God, I did not have to take off a day this year due to sickness. And I'm just like, it's a miracle for my Jesus. Because usually from like October into like March, I'm like either catching something or recovering from something. And this year I didn't have to do that. Thank God. I've been like, girl, I've been licked enough. I've been touched enough. Just, I've been touched enough on the face. We're using, we were doing like stuff like Wonders and stuff, but we're gonna go back to SRA. We're doing SRA now for reading series. Because it's very like, this is phonics, hooked on phonics. And I'm okay with that. I was like, yes, because you need phonics in order to read, y'all. So, no problem, Terry. Hold on, let me get my laptop. Ugh. Lord Jesus, fix it. The biggest thing is being flexible. It's okay if you don't get everything taught every day. Girl, you better, girl, Lisa, girl, you better preach, because there are some days you're going to have 7 of them crying at the same time for 7 different reasons. And there are some days you can't teach everything. It's okay if you don't get everything taught every day. That was a hard one for me to fathom, because I always felt compelled to shove it all in, and I have to step back, hold on, and say, hey, there are 3 or 4. There are 3, 4, and 5. Let them have some play, fun days, getting dirty with shaving cream or paint, LOL. Girl, you better preach. Tap it out. Yes, tap it out. Planbook.com. I mean, so it's something you do have to pay for. Our school, our principal pays for ours, and it's just kind of like, hold on. Our principal pays for it. I think it's like $12.95 a year or something. And it's just like, it basically just helps you plan things out, and it's just, it makes your life so much easier. You can break it down by classes. It's really, really nice. Like, I'll try to, let me see if I can post it right quick. Have you had parents from your class talk to you about your Kindergarten Chronicles? Yes. And they think it's really cool, and they love how it's just like, they see how, what their child is learning. And, I also use Class Dojo, but what was I saying? Yeah, they're cool with it. Nothing's on fire. No one has come at me with a pitchfork. Like, no one is just like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? You are the worst teacher ever. So, I'm linking Planbook, and do you ever have a crabby day? You seem like a most upbeat, positive person ever. I do. I have my crabby days. There are some days, I mean, that I'm just kind of like, I kind of let everyone do their own thing, and I just kind of like, it's like, I call it show me what you know days. Because I don't feel like, there are some days I just don't feel like doing a cartwheel in front of the class. I can't do a cartwheel, but you know what I mean. I do have crabby days sometimes. It's rare. But usually everything is good. If nothing is on fire by the end of the day, I've done my job. That's how I feel. I love your stuff. It's amazing how you created this forum for fun and shows other what classroom is like for me. Yeah, that's why I made the page, because I wanted to show everybody what a classroom is like today. It's not like it was in 1997. As someone who manages preschool and before and after school programs. Oh no! Hold on. I can relate. Hi. When I first saw the glue stick video, I was like, OMG, she put their faces online. Here they are Here they are so struck about posting students. Yeah, I mean, I think too, because like, I mean, I get the comments still sometimes about like, oh my God, think of the children. I still get that comment sometimes, but like a lot of it has calmed down because it is a newer generation, and like photo release forms were signed and things. That's why, you know, and like, again, parents are around my age, and so it's just kind of like I said, they were cool with it. Amen and no fire. Girl, if you don't have a fire in your classroom by the end of the day, girl, you've done your job. Ooh, what's this one? Hold on, y'all, I'm trying to look up channels. Is this it? No, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna link stuff. It's gonna be great. Aspiring kindergarten teacher here, best advice. Be prepared to like Lysol and hand sanitizer stuff. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. Just make sure you have procedures, because some of them have never had social skills. They've never been taught social skills, so you have to like teach them social skills. So be prepared and expecting unexpected. I loved it. It showed your great relationship with them. Thank you. They my babies. They my babies. I love them. They were so, oh my God, these kids were hilarious. These kids were funny this year. I love the show me what you know concept. Thanks for my homeschool mom. You're welcome. Yeah, that's kind of like what I just do. I'm not like, oh my God, go put your heads down for the day. I can't. Maybe for like 20 minutes so we could rest our faces or something. But no, I do a show me what you know. All right, show me what you know. Go do this thing and show me. What are some things that you would say? Hold on, y'all. If someone doesn't understand or know how to do that, they probably shouldn't become again. No, hold on. Let me read that again, because I'm just like, guys, I can read sometimes. What are some things that you would say that if someone doesn't understand or know how to do that, they probably shouldn't become a kindergarten teacher? If they say, okay, so this kind of brings a little story. So this past Sunday at church, I had someone tell me that I was a glorified babysitter, and I just kind of looked at him and just like, no. So if people say things like, oh, so you like take naps and stuff, and like they like literally don't understand, then they don't need to become a kindergarten teacher. If they think that it's just easy and it's just easy work, and you just give them a little paintbrush and tell them to paint the letter A, girl, you don't need to teach kindergarten, because you are up, you're at them, you're running around the classroom, you're trying to get stuff done, you're trying to show them how to go to centers, you're trying to show them all these things, which is very exhausting. So, but yeah, if they say stuff like, oh, so do you just take naps and like count shapes? They don't need to be a kindergarten teacher. If they think it's easy, they don't need to do it. Yes, one year one of my students had scabies and I went disinfecting crazy. Girl! Yeah, we had a full-on outbreak of pink eye because of one student, because at home they had a lot of cats, and so yeah, and we had a full-on outbreak. It was, girl, it was a mess. I was like, oh my God, we're gonna die. I'm a preschool Sunday school teacher at my church. I'm 16. I hope to be a teacher one day. What's your favorite part about teaching? What about your least favorite part? My favorite part is like them showing me what I've taught them, which happens like January. This is from James Henry Long, y'all. It's just like when they come back from Christmas break, that's like my favorite thing, because they come and they're like a little more mature and they can like come and show me what they've learned so far, and they like write things for me and draw things for me and read to me. That's like my favorite part, is when they basically are like, I'm gonna teach you, and I'm like, okay, girl. My least favorite part would have to be paperwork, because I just don't like paperwork. I hate that people are so quick to assume those four people could not be educators. Nope, they couldn't, because yeah, girl. Yes, I've had people tell me all types of things. Oh, you're just a babysitter. Okay, girl. I'm like, come in here for 37 seconds. I'm linking them slowly. I'm linking some YouTube channels, y'all. So, oh, what's this one? Ooh, girl. What's the hardest part of teaching kindergarten? Ooh. Making sure that everyone is like not on the same page, but on like a similar page, because there's so much is required of them. And so it's just so much information that they have to know now. I would say the hardest part, I would say that would be the hardest part, is making sure they know everything. and making sure that you're on top of stuff. Girl, that's the hardest part. Just making sure everyone has everything. I love when my kids tell me something I taught them months ago. I feel like I've actually accomplished something. Yes, it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding. Yes. I teach pre-K. It's not easy. I wouldn't do anything else. Oh, Debbie, I want to just give a shout out to you and all pre-K teachers. Y'all, I don't think people understand that kids these days really do need they really do need to go to pre-K or a VPK program. Just, girl, shout out to all pre-K teachers. I love y'all so much. Love y'all. Hi, I love your page. I'm starting my first year of teaching in the fall. Any advice for a first year teacher? Procedures. This is from Emily. Procedures, Lysol wipes, and hand sanitizer. Even though you're still going to get sick, it's going to be okay though. You're going to live. You got to build your immunity. I'll be honest. I thought that I taught fifth last year, and decided to take a job closer to home teaching kinder. Kinder is by far the hardest job in the world. Yeah, it's especially at the beginning of the year. Especially at the beginning of the year, because it's just like some of them have either been to VPK and they know how to like sit in a chair, and then there are some who've like never been out of the room before, and and you have to like lay down this foundation and make sure it's actually really good foundation. So I feel you. Oh yeah, kindergarten is so hard. Yo, it's so hard. Miss Molly. That's another good channel for sight words. Okay. So, the singing walrus. Jackie, that's the one. That's one, two. The singing walrus. How many students did you have in your class this year? Do you have an assistant? I had 17 this year, and I do not have an assistant. I run the show by myself. I run the show by myself. Weird question. Adopting a child with trauma. Precaution. Testing and normal. Balance maturity and need. But do you see... Hold on. Balancing maturity and need. But do you see a big difference with Head Start with kids coming in? We do multiple play dates. I'm working on... Don't want to overwhelm him, but... Oh, no. That's like, though, that's the best thing. Please. Head Start, Bright Start, daycare, and then pre-K. That works. Oh, my gosh. No, that's fine. That's not a weird question. That's not a weird question at all. No. I see a huge difference usually when they've done some sort of something. But like I said, I would recommend pre-K. I would recommend pre-K. Bright Start is good. A Head Start, because I did do Bright and Head Start when I was like 3. And like that one picture of my mom and I'm like running away from her and like with the red coat. That was my first day of Bright Start. And I was almost 3. And I didn't want to do it, but that was the best thing that could have happened, because like I had to learn how to socialize with people. So I would say, yeah, I see a huge difference, because they learn very, very basic things, and then they go to pre-K to learn more things. Exposure to anything is, yes, exposure to anything is amazing. You're doing great. You're doing great. Just keep on. It's gonna be okay, boo. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so I'll try to answer more questions at another time, because your girl does need to go to bed. Like I said, I gotta get on the road in the morning. I have a 5-hour drive to make, so I need to go to bed. I am so glad that I got to talk to everyone. You guys are amazing, and I love everyone. And I'll try to like catch up with questions and things. So yeah. Okay, I love you all. Night night. Bye.